Okay, I think I got this. Yay! Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Oh, I hope so. What do I got? I got about a 4-second delay on everything. What do we got? So, uh-oh, what happened to my chat? Is my chat working? Woo. Let's see. Yep. Okay, chat's working, so that's a good thing. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully my audio is working. That I can't tell. My mic is showing on there, so fun, fun, fun. Okay. Yay. Got a little bit different picture in the background. I'm just trying to have some fun. And hey, how are we doing? Cheery, Guthrie, awesome. Grumpy Gill, very, very nice to see everybody. So cool. So, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm tired. It's been a long couple weeks, but hey, that's life, ain't it? Everybody loves to work. So, cool. We got Wonder Woman. Welcome, Brett. Nice to see you all here. Thank you for showing up, Wonder Woman. We are actually doing good. So, kind of changed the picture in the background because all the sauces that I have for today's stream are basically just ghost pepper based sauces. So, thought I'd change it up since do something more than just have a copy of my studio on my green screen behind me. So, welcome, Miss Lopez. So, we are doing good. Okay, so I hope everybody out there is doing well. Your week is going good for you and everything. So, this is actually fun. I'm still surprised it's funny when I go live because I've been doing this and doing recordings for years and everything like that. But right before I go live, I get like these butterflies and everything in my stomach, and I don't know why. I should be over it by now, but oh well. Oh, okay. So with that, also too, I kind of wanted to reach out to people. I don't know how many people's actually watching this stream here. I got to figure out all my numbers here, but oh well. But I'm going to try to actually here soon try to get some people on to do more of like dual discussions with other people in the community. I did interviews a while back, and I love doing those interviews in that series. I want to actually do that again this winter and set up a bunch of calls and talk to people because it's just great having those conversations. I know most of them were between 40 minutes and an hour, but I sat and talked to everybody for a couple hours, and a lot of that stuff was edited down. So it was wonderful. So I don't know how many people would actually like seeing that, or who would actually be interested on being on here. So yeah, so we are all good. We will see, and I will reach out, and we will go from there. But let's go ahead and let's start off one of these sauces here. This one right here, Hounds of Hell. I forget what this one actually tastes like. I picked this up last August at the Jungle Gym's Fiery Foods Festival, and I forget exactly what it tastes like, and I just never had a chance to open it and everything back up. So, and then also too, I think I got like a 5-second lag on the screen. So, oh well, we'll get there. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with this one with the Hounds of Hell. I know this has more than just ghost peppers in it here, and the ingredients I have are vinegar, dried peppers, which I don't know what the dried peppers are, but I guess the dried peppers because it's a colon that I should learn English. So those would be jalapeno, habanero, ghost, scorpion, Carolina reaper. We got Himalayan sea salt, garlic, water, and our old friend xanthan gum. So I guess... So I don't know if this sauce is actually out of everything is all like a powder to make the sauce or what? I don't know. I should have asked that question when I talked to the people at the counter. So we'll find out. And I know we have another Fiery Foods Festival that's coming up here in a couple weeks, I think. So we'll go ahead and we'll do something there. But let's go ahead and we'll open this up. Yeah, I think it's next weekend, if I recall. I don't know. We'll find out. But let's go ahead. I'm thinking it had a good flavor. I'm hoping it has a good flavor, if my memory serves right. But with the smell and everything, yeah, I am smelling a bunch of things. I don't have a weird pepper smell, but I can definitely like a weird pepper heat and a fake smell because there's nothing fake in here. But I can smell the jalapenos in here. So not much of the vinegar, but oh well. Let's go ahead and let's give this one a taste. A spoonful here. Got a nice thick consistency. Now this color, I don't know how well this shows up on here. This is actually a dark green. So, all good. Well, first of all, it's not going to be pepper powder because it's chunky. So it just might be dehydrated crushed peppers that have been rehydrated. So, and chunkiness is actually good. The flavor overall, it's subtle at first, and then it comes on and it kind of hits your tongue. Kind of just stays on the tongue. On the scale of a lot of sauces out there, this is going to be up a little bit higher than a lot of the other standard sauces, but it's actually good. It's a nice start. So I really don't feel the Reapers that are in here, or the Scorpions. But the Ghost with the the Ghost peppers to me have a specific burn, and the way it feels in the mouth is just really, really good. So I don't know. It's all good. I'm gonna have a little more. I like this stuff. Yummy, 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 yummy. So, yeah, most of these hot sauces and everything like that will be. I don't know many hot sauces that's not good on eggs. The stuff, unless you have like the added capsaicin oil and stuff like that, because those sauces are just nasty anyway. But yeah, stuff's good on eggs. Eggs, tacos, everything like that too. So. But that's a very, very good sauce. I like it. Now I remember why I bought it. Oh, so, okay. Well, at that particular point, we'll go ahead and, okay, so it is the weekend of the 24th. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for confirming that for the Fiery Food Festival. Yeah, if you've never been to a hot sauce festival or anything like that, last year was actually my first year going to one. And just talking to everybody and the vendors themselves, because you can go out and you can taste everything out there, and there's some wonderful sauces, especially some companies you've never heard of. But the interactions with the people and talking to them, figuring out what they do, and just feeling their passion when they're talking about the sauces, very, very, very cool. So, love it. Okay, let us go to another one. Here we go. Aha! Cinnamon Ghost Punch. Now, I don't remember where I got this one from. So I'm not quite sure. But on the front it says a Middle Eastern vibe showcasing roasted tomatoes, paprika, and cinnamon. Its savory notes complement pork, wings, chili, hot dogs, game, and anything with bacon. Well, hell, anything with bacon's good anyway, so awesome. So, very, very cool. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I might have just bought this because it has cinnamon in it, and that is a different ingredient in hot sauce, at least from what I'm used to. So, okay. And the ingredients overall in this one is peppers, and that is the Ghost, habanero, and Trinidad scorpion. Ooh, another one with scorpion. Good. Tomatoes, lime juice, vinegar, agave nectar, salt, cinnamon, garlic. Just garlic powder and paprika. So, okay. But yeah, we're all good here. Let us get back to the bottle. Okay. And that's the funny thing is you talk to a lot of people about paprika. A lot of people don't actually know what paprika is. It's basically just a dried red pepper. And people that produce paprika, there's so many different peppers that they dry and use. So different brands have completely different flavors. Now, there is a paprika pepper out there. I've never had it or grown it. I don't know if a specific company uses that one specifically for paprika, but I know a lot of them have, especially on the hot paprika, just basically dried cayenne. So, same thing, almost like cayenne pepper. I mean, not exactly. You can get different smoked paprika, a whole bunch of different things. A tasty Bloody Mary salsa. Ooh, that does sound good. So we're going to figure it out. Okay. Bacon and cinnamon, good combo. Let's hope it's a good combo. So let's get this open here. Okay. Oh, I smell that cinnamon. Right off the bat, you smell the cinnamon. Wow. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead. Same thing too. Without xanthan gum, this one still has a nice consistency and everything else in there too. So very, very nice. Okay, here we go. That's cinnamon. Ooh, wow. That's cinnamon. I'm trying to think if I actually like this or not. That cinnamon comes right out and it's right on your tongue as soon as you're tasting it and everything, which is makes the rest of it interesting. And then, yeah, definitely it's talking about ghost, but the burn that I'm getting is a scorpion burn. It's not on all around like a ghost actually burns. I am burning in the back of the throat, the back of the tongue. So, and that's normally, for me, closer to a scorpion. So, but that cinnamon's weird. Excuse me. Okay. And it's actually a little bit hotter too. Oh, the Da Bomb Beyond Insanity. No. As a sauce, that is horrible. It's like drinking battery acid. Now, with the Da Bomb sauce, I will say that was never made for an actual just straight hot sauce. It got cinnamon. I didn't know Da Bomb had cinnamon. I don't remember. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it is horrible. Me and my son actually ate that. We did a video about 2 years ago where we tried that sauce. It's very, very horrible. But I will say, when I saw an interview that they did with the company, somebody actually interviewed the company and they flat out said it's not for hot sauce, just a straight sauce. It's an additive to go into like chili. So I actually did that about a year or so ago where I just added some chili. And actually, I will say it bumped up the flavor. It actually was really good the way it added everything to the actual chili to kind of increase that and intensify that. But as a straight sauce, I mean, that's just pure battery acid. So, okay. Yeah, I don't, yeah. So, okay. You know what? I'm gonna try this again here. I still got the burn in the back of my throat, but let's see here. That cinnamon on the front of this, because it's very cinnamon forward, is weird. Cinnamon and vinegar. There's no vinegar. Must be lime juice. Almost has like a vinegar thing, but oh well. The cinnamon is just so strong. So cool. I love trying weird sauces. I love it. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, you have to try that and stuff like that. And honestly, I love my son's reaction when we did the video and I talked him into doing that sauce. And it is hilarious. He still talks about how horrible that is today. Exactly. You are absolutely right. It's just supposed to put just a little bit to increase the chili, the sauces, and to bump it up a notch, not for a sauce. So that is absolutely correct. And it works. It's good. Okay. That was actually a really good sauce. All right. So, long day trying to get stuff done. Okay, let's go. We have bottle number 3. Boom. Aha. Now, I have been looking forward to this one. I have never had this. I finally picked up a bottle of this actual sauce itself, and I was kind of thinking about going down and trying to see if I can actually look at their facility because if I do recall, they're based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yep, Chattanooga. And that is where my youngest son is at. And I would love to see their facility, how it's set up, run, and everything like that. That kind of just because what I want to do with sauces, just trying to find out how other people do stuff is very, very interesting to me. So, and since I'm going to be going to Chattanooga to see my son anyway, trying to actually talk to them would be awesome, but we'll see about setting that up. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's open this one up. Now, they have a whole line. There was a couple of the other sauces they had from Hoff and Pepper from this company here, which is actually really, really good. And honestly, I like the bottle. Bottle to me is cool. Little flask. So, let me get this open here. Cool. Okay, what is in here? Let's go in the ingredients here. So, chilies, red jalapeno, habanero, chipotle, ghost, vinegar, salt, garlic. Okay, so that's what I smell right there. That is, trying to get the smell, that is definitely the chipotle that you smell. So, yeah, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and let's give this one a try. A little bit thicker, which is cool. Okay, you got the wake up call. That one's actually, I'm trying to recall. I think I've had that one too. I haven't been disappointed in any of their sauces, so. But here we go. That has the chipotle and the smokiness of the chipotle comes right out, and then it's followed up by the heat of the ghost pepper on the burn. It's very mild. It could also be mild because I think the other two sauces I had was a little hotter. But that flavors, that has a real good, the smokiness in that, the flavor, the heat, everything, really, really good. Yeah, that's good. I don't like a lot of sauces that have a lot of smokiness to them. You just have to get the balance just right, and I think they pulled that off here. So this is good. Some more. Cool. Very, very, very good. I love this stuff. I wish I can explain how fun and exciting it is to actually do this kind of stuff, to eat the hot sauce, the peppers, going out in the garden, seeing them growing, seeing all the different shapes, colors, and stuff like that, because my peppers are finally ripening up all over the place, and I have some beautiful 7-pot purple tails. Beautiful purple pepper, 7-pot and everything like that. Got some nice tail on the end and everything. I can't wait to be tasting that one too. So, and I have a lot of other ones kind of beating up. We got a couple sweet ones. I'm waiting to get sweet. They're starting to change colors. Is Bajinco peppers. I have the yellow and a red. It is a sweet. And yeah, I have a couple that's kind of changed colors, but they haven't got their sweetness in yet, so they're not fully ripe, and very much looking forward to those too. So yeah, I'm trying to get Doug back on the stream again. He's also has an ongoing, he's been doing this for a decade. Him and a friend of his, they go out every Wednesday. This is something they have done for years. And since I do this show on Wednesday, I got him a few weeks back because she was busy doing something, so he had the time open. We'll try to see what we can actually do with that. Excuse me. To get him back on. So, but that's also too why I would like to actually see about if some people actually want to do like a dual stream with me just for a little bit, just to talk. It could be other pepper growers. It could be people from the community that just want to talk and love peppers. That's what I do. I just love peppers and enjoy doing this. Not anything special. So, and yes, Wonder Woman, those little peppers. And I do believe those are the, those are just very, very, very sweet. So it is. I mean, when you're sitting there, Brett, and I do agree with you, just seeing the shapes, the colors, the way they're growing, and then just the almost like the wicked look on it. And especially when they start growing like that tail and you get that curve, the different shape, I don't know. There's just something so cool about all the different varieties out there. And then when you're eating them, regardless of them being super hot or not, just all the interesting flavors and varieties out there. There's so much. I mean, anywhere from like the ornamentals, like the Cuban candy fish I did last year. Beautiful, vibrant purple plant, leaves and everything like that. Peppers weren't that great, but just beautiful on a foliage aspect. And then you get other ones where the foliage is like, but then you have like the sweetest, hottest heat combination of the peppers on the plants, and dark foliage, light foliage, variegated, very, very, very cool. I mean, it is so nice to see all the differences and everything out there. So very cool. So, and I'm trying to show things off. Been a little bit slow getting some videos out this year. I've been making a lot of recordings, so I am going to have stuff, but I'm trying to change a couple things up that I've been doing. Plus, my peppers have been kind of slow ripening, and now they're finally ripening because my 7-pot evergreens finally came ripe, and I just did the video the other day, 2 days before it actually went live. And I was so happy to finally have a ripe pepper to actually do that with. And I was surprised those actually came up right before some of my other ones. So very, very, very cool. But yeah, looking forward to doing more videos. And I'm in the midst of doing a lot of recordings. Because like I said before, I do most of my recordings between now and the beginning of October. And that usually takes me through the entire rest of the year and season and everything. So it's a very, very busy time. Plus on the channel, I'm trying to do more shorts. And I'm not a fan of doing shorts. I just don't. I've done a few of them. And it's like, they're okay. I just don't feel it. But I'm going to try a couple different things. I bought a gimbal so I can have a little bit smoother transition on my videos when I'm just doing stuff on my cell phone. So very much looking forward to learning this and traveling with this. And the reason being is when I went down south and I met up with Clayton Hollingsworth, when he gave me the Warthog pepper, that recording, I did that on my iPhone. Videoed great, but I wasn't prepared to do audio. I didn't have any audio or anything like that. I've actually bought a couple portable audio things that clip into the bottom of the iPhone so I can clip on, take with me. I'm just trying to get everything kind of working together so I can do a lot more and a lot more things on the fly. So yeah, so that way I can show off a lot more than what I'm doing. And then kind of changed up earlier. I know I spoke before about a video about all my growing, what I did, putting my garden together and everything. That was actually a lot of stuff going on and just timing and everything else I had going on. It was never able to put out. By the time I was ready to do it, it was kind of late. So I'm going to include a lot of my growth through the actual whole rest of the year. Talk about some of the successes, also talk about my failures. Because one thing that you get on a lot of different channels when you're out there is they'll talk about, ooh, look how great I am. Look at all this awesomeness, how these peppers are and everything like that. But they don't really talk about the failures. And there is a lot of failures out there when you're growing stuff. Because I'm going to be doing basically what I call a pepper purge here in probably this weekend. And I'm going to be pulling out because I'm going to be pulling out peppers that are either not correct, either crosses that are not things, or basically give you an example. I just got peppers, either they're like stunted, so they're not going to be growing any at all. I have other ones which are crosses which are not true to type. They're useless to me. I can't do seeds. I can't do anything else with those. So I'm going to start purging that. And the reason being is I have to manually water my entire garden. I never set my garden up to have automatic drip lines or anything like that, and my garden is rather large. And when I'm out there watering, it takes, even though I have everything down pat and real quick how I do stuff, it still takes an hour and a half. And that's an hour and a half of every day, because at where I'm at in my location, it hasn't rained for over 2 weeks now. You'll see the map and you'll see rain coming, and I'm like, oh yes, it's going to be great. And then the clouds like part. It's like Moses where he parts the sea. The clouds part right around me. So I'm out there watering. Like this morning, it took an hour and a half to water, and I'll be out again tomorrow morning, real early before the sun actually comes up and hits everything. So, yay. I know next time I put a garden in, I'm going to be a lot more conscious on watering and what I need to do on that. So, to make my life a lot easier. So, but yeah, other than that, that is about it on there. So, I don't know, because I like doing these sauces on the stream. I don't know if anybody would be interested in, since I'm going to have fresh peppers, me eating peppers on the stream and seeing how bad I die. I guess that's one of my fears. It only takes you about 10 minutes to water yours? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. I have to find somebody on a vacation I'm going to be taking upcoming here to pay them to actually water my garden. So it's going to cost me a little bit to find somebody that's going to be able to do that. Oh, I wish it'd take 10 minutes. 10 minutes would be awesome, but hour and a half. Hour and a half. And that's minimum. Oh, wow. But that's what I get for making things bigger than what I actually need them to be. So partly my fault. Oh, but no, very, very cool. But yeah, what's the other thing too? So got a hot sauce festival I'm gonna be going to. Was it next Saturday or Sunday? I don't know which day yet. Other than that, then I think I'm gonna be traveling south. Going to see Clayton again. I think there's gonna be a couple other pepper people that I'll be meeting up with. So Nice. You like watering? Welcome, John. Check every plant of 100. Yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean, I will say watering is very, very relaxing. Just sitting out there watering, and get some time to myself. I got a podcast going, listening there. It's just very. It is relaxing. I will say it's great. But when you're trying to offset it with your full time job with everything else you do, an hour and a half takes a huge chunk sometimes. And I wake up and like this morning, I was like, crap, I gotta get up before the sun peeks over the trees and make sure everything is watered. So, um, but very, very cool. Um, but yeah, but let me know if watching this to see. Let's see, bro. We have two food grade IBC toasts that are 75 gallons. It got pumped. They are attached to garden hose so we can water with rainwater. Yes, rainwater would be awesome. I would love to get runoff, put those into water containers and do that. But I don't. I use tap water, so and honestly, using that rainwater and the pump and what you're doing, that is the best. That is awesome. Because that's exactly what I want to have set up. Have just lines coming off of the gutters and have the gutters fill up the water containers. So yeah, and the same thing too. I have to be careful how I water. I have to do bottom watering on everything because we have. You say you got a lot of chlorination. Our water here is very, very heavy, so I'm constantly cleaning out my aerators, shower heads, lines, and stuff in the house, and then yeah, garden hoses and stuff like that. And I constantly got to change the heads on the garden hoses, just because they get clogged so fast. It's crazy, but it's nice to be able to have that kind of setup. So my next one, I will, I promise. But no, you guys are awesome. Oh, it is. You're right. Since I haven't had rainwater in 2 weeks, but when you have like the big cantotes and when it does rain and those things fill up full, you can actually save them. I know there's little tabs that you can put in to make sure that the water stays good, doesn't get slimy or anything like that. It's kind of a water safe chlorination tabs for drinking water that you can put out there in those totes and containers. But yeah, it's to save all the bulk when it does rain. So especially it's able to use when it's not raining. So yeah. Um, Very cool. Okay. But other than that, I think that might be about good. If anybody got any questions or anything they want to throw out, love to hear your comments. I appreciate you all coming in, making your comments, watching the stream. Roughly how long does it take to use the actual 600 gallons? Because I know with the big container totes that you get that hold the water and everything like that, but I'm not quite sure. I don't really test how much water I actually use. So, how fast do you think you go through that 600 gallons? Just curious. And it probably fills up by the time you actually be able to empty it too, I would hope. But, oh, it's very dry? Yeah. Um, you can go the entire summer off two totes? Oh man, that's crazy. That would be so nice. Because I don't like using my tap water, and I think because I do use my tap water on some of my beds, I think that is part of the problem where I don't get a good production out of that. Because I have been trying to amend soil for a decade now, getting that working better, adding stuff to it, cow manure in the fall, a whole bunch of stuff like that too. But I don't think the water I use is the best, and I'm kind of hands tied on that aspect. So, but yeah, if you guys don't mind, leave any kind of comments or contact me in Discord through the Pepper Lovers Discord. I mean, I'm 13 Peppers there. Let me know if there's anybody that you'd like me to try to actually get on to do a stream or try to be live with. Also, too, let me know if any one of you would actually want to actually do the stream. I don't don't care. This is fun. You don't have to be a pepper grower, just a sauce and a pepper lover. That's it. We just talk and bull crap and have fun. I just love to do it. So, um, and that's 6 raised beds, roughly 43-gallon pots. Nice. So that's a good size right there. And you got that for a total of what, 100 peppers? You say? No, that was John. How many peppers do you grow, Brett? Roughly, I'm just kind of curious. So I don't know how full your raised beds are or what the size of those are. So, but yeah, but we'll get that here. Um, but yeah, just let me know if anybody wants to see, or you'd rather see me try to eat a couple live peppers. I will. No, I'm gonna take that back. A pepper live. Reason being is if I eat too many peppers too close, I'll puke. So you got 60 varieties. Cool. That's a good amount. Varieties are awesome and everything too. So um, varieties. Well, before I do my purge, when I did my planting, I had 183 varieties that are out there with the count between the pots and everything else, and it's total about 500, 480, 500 and some plants. I'm trying to think. It's roughly that. So 16, 32, 64, 1, 2, 3, 128. With the bags, we got 2, 3. With the other beds up front, and those have 24, 48, 60, 74 there. I would say closer to maybe 450 plants. So yeah. Um, but yeah, and honestly, 450 plants is too many. I have tipped the scale of having too many, too much, and it makes it very, very time consuming. So, but you get addicted. You start growing and you start growing, and I want more, I want more, I want more. It's a serious addiction. It is. Um, yeah, it's great. But yeah, I have 3 areas. I actually made a new bed last year where I grow all of my fabric pots because I have almost 60 fabric pots just in this one bed off to the side, and they're 7 and 15-gallon pots is what I have there. Um, well, I do the same thing, Brett. I mean, you have to have that. I mean, it feels so bad, especially when I'm transplanting from the seedlings into the 3.5-inch, 4-inch pots, and it's just so sad that I'm throwing away half of my seedlings because I just don't need them. And then I'm still growing more of the actual pots than I actually use in the garden because of course, I have some that just do great, and I have other ones that unfortunately fail. Not everything is 100%, but yeah, cool. It is all fun, very addicting. And the people that grow the peppers and stuff like that, they understand the addiction. It's just so cool with different varieties and everything else out there. So, oh, it is awesome. Okay, but I think with that, we're gonna get close to the end of the stream. Let me know in Discord comments here, anything on the channel. Anything that you'd like to see me eating peppers, different sauces, anything that you thought would be interesting to try as a sauce. Some of them almost any sauce I will try. Some of them I have no interest in trying, like the specialty theme sauce, like the Demon's Blood. I'm like, okay, that's just more for show. That's not actually for flavor. I really do truly like flavor over some of the show stuff, but yeah. But okay. Well, I appreciate the comment. I try to make these interesting and boring. It's weird that I'm just sitting here just kind of like talking. If you would actually know me in my personal life, I am very quiet. More of a to myself person. I could be happy just being a hermit and not seeing or talking to anybody for weeks. That's just how I am. I'll just listen to my audiobooks, listen to my podcasts, um, play on the computer, play video games, and then I turn around somehow I'm doing videos and I'm doing live stream and blabbing the entire time for what now? We were at 42, 43 minutes. It is so not like me. I don't know how I do this, but we're all good. Oh, I appreciate you. I enjoy doing this. Thank you very much, Brett. It is awesome. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to end the stream. I'm gonna go get done with this. I got to finish dishes, do a little cleaning on the house because I've made a mess real early today. But and then head to bed and try to get some good sleep. But with that, I want to say I tried actually. I mean, be honest with you, I'm at excuse me, coughing. I try to actually read every comment I can. I mean, here's the way I think. If you're going to spend your time to make comments, send in suggestions, and do things, I try really hard to respond and read and respond to every comment because if you're going to spend your time doing it, I appreciate it so much. It would be rude for me not to respond. Which I will say on some of my like YouTube comments that I get, it might take me a week to respond, but I respond to everything because sometimes I get tied up and I don't actually look at YouTube for like days. I know when I first started the YouTube channel, I was sitting there on my little app going, oh my God, I got 3 views, I got 4 views. And I would look at my app like 50 times a day, minimum. Now I just got to a point, it's like, okay, I'm just turning that off. What's there is there. I'm doing this just to have fun. It's my main thing, and I'm not worried about all the little numbers anymore. So I go days without actually really looking at it. So I get kind of slow in the comments there, but other than that, I mean, I still don't reply to everybody, even some of the fun, rude ones. Because some people give weird comments. Like I have one that I saw I got to respond to because I did a sauce video a few years ago and they're watching it. And then their comment was, why are you tasting with the same spoon you're stirring with? Well, first of all, this is just a sauce for me. It's nobody else. It goes in my refrigerator and I'm the one that eats it. So I don't care about stirring the pot with the same food I'm tasting with. So I get weird comments like that. I don't really get any rude comments. I mean, everybody really in the space that watches the video is awesome. I mean, 99% of the people are absolutely awesome. The comments, supportive ideas, people's thoughts and stuff. Very rarely do you get anybody kind of rude or trolly. So I don't know. It's all good. But with that, I want to say thank you all very much. I want to wish each one of you a very, very good night. And I will talk to you all later.